We're ready. We're starting with a nice one today. This one is very short. So, I got 2 on the whoa. Anyways, this hack here stars everybody's favorite character, Princess Daisy, who apparently we gotta go save Luigi. So this hack, from what I was told, is based on Mario Land, which means it's also very short. You know, 4 worlds. But you know, the content should be quality. I'm disappointed it's not dry bones. Like, what, like playable dry bones? That'd be a really weird hack. I mean, dry bones is like an interesting idea because, like, you really gotta think about it, right? Aren't they, like, immortal? It'd be pretty hard to justify, like, a dry bones dying, you know? Oh, I see we need P-speed here. I say that I hate the term P-speed even though I use it. I think that, like, the scorn I have for that term is fair. Wow, I got 5 coins, I didn't even notice. I'm better than I thought. So I do have another hack picked out for tonight. I have 2, actually. But... Oh, this is a Castlevania song. I know it is. And the reason I know it is because I've heard it in other hacks before. We love bloody tears. I just picked a random enemy? That's fair. Oh god. Dude, there's a lot of rocks in this stage. Why is there so many rocks? Oh well. The world may never know. Also, I'm thinking another Jumping to Conclusions episode might be on the docket soon. I'm excited to do. And it might finally be time. I'm gonna go out and get like a new storage device. Once I read up on everything about what I got right now and how to upgrade. And once I get that settled, it might be time for Jumping to Conclusions 3D to begin. Because we're nearly done with the 2D entries. And I think it's time, you know? I'll be starting small, but... Whoa, whoa, this is cool. Whoa. What the fuck? Whoa, dude! N64, PlayStation. So my current thoughts are, for opening up Jumping to Conclusions 3D, I should start small. and not go too overboard, so it'll probably be N64, PlayStation, and Dreamcast. Oh. PS1 was there for 2D games. I'll have to put PS1 3D. But, because I had done, 32-bit 2D platformers for a bit. But it might finally be time. I have currently figured out a revised rule set too. If the game is in 3D, it gets half an hour as opposed to 15 minutes. Simply because I think most 3D games are just longer. And so I need to give them more time to do their thing. Stretch their legs, so to speak. I don't know if there's any point to the gold tape, by the way. Oh, hey! A racing version? That would be interesting, but I don't consider myself like an expert at racing games. It'd be fun to do, though. Okay, pizza tower. Sure. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I've been streaming like a lot of Paper Mario lately, and it's not gonna stop because I do want to do a Hammerman run of Thousand Year Door 64 as well, at some point. And one of the possible hacks I have tonight is in fact a Paper Mario hack, which I think is very interesting. But rest assured, how crazy this adventure is. So far, it's, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's pretty normal. Oh. I mean, it's good. This is a very good hack, but... The hack that I have in mind, there's two that I have today for after this one. One of them is called Paper Mario Black Pit. And the other one is Lost in the Forest, which is another Mario World hack. Now, Black Pit is really interesting. It is a sort of roguelike Paper Mario. And I say sort of because there are two pits in Black Pit. There's a roguelike pit, and there's a regular pit. But for the purposes of the stream, I'll be taking on both. Though getting a complete run in the roguelike pit does take quite a while. Which is why I'm almost leaning against streaming it. Because it may simply be too involved. And I've been streaming a lot of Paper Mario anyways. So I think a palate cleanser like this is in line. Yo, Shovel Knight? Wait, I can't jump. Aww. Again, the only reason all this Paper Mario has been happening is because the remake came out last month, and I was, like, sick for a lot of that time. On top of writing the review for the website. So I didn't really get to stream it as much as I wanted to, you know? That and the pre-Oaktail Pit was awesome. There was also the Infinite Pit mod for Thousand Year Door, which I have actually streamed already. Which is very good. We'll see. We'll see if I feel like doing Black Pit. I might feel like doing the other hack. But yeah, largely, don't worry. The variety will come back. Jumping to Conclusions will be happening this week. And I plan on trying to make that regular again. It's hard to get the motivation to do it, but I think I really need to buckle down. Because it's definitely a part of the streaming that I was doing that I really liked. And admittedly, streaming more regularly has made that more difficult to do, but I want to try and work it in. It's just, it might not be a 6-hour stream, it might be like 3 or 4. Wow, this is a pretty level. Oh, is that Dish? Oh shit. He's not that late, everybody! He's here! Give him a round of applause! That's right, it's my good friend, my landlord! No, I'm kidding.
Now, how can you say that I'm one of the most vile people on this planet?
True. Bro, could you imagine, though, like... getting your fucking rent lowered by streaming with your landlord?
You know what? I guarantee that is some VTuber out there.
Anyways, we're playing Daisy's Crazy Adventure. I was just discussing future streams, which I do want to do Jumping to Conclusions. I think it's time to start 3D games. We're near the end of the NES library and the Super Nintendo library, almost. So I think it'll be time very soon. I'm going to be getting a new storage device, both for my solid state and my hard drive. I'm going to be moving everything over. Basically, well, I have an SSD already, but the idea is I'm going to get a bigger one and then a bigger hard drive as well, and then move everything over to both.
I just did that recently myself, actually.
It's not too bad, is it?
No.
You just gotta copy the files over or move them over and then like reinstall the new drive over the old ones, right?
Admittedly, the drive that I got is specifically for media files, so I didn't have to transfer anything over.
Oh, yeah. But, like, that's the plan, anywho. Is to get everything transferred to, like, my boot drive, my everything. It'll all be basically moved over smoothly. And I'll have way more space. I'm thinking of going from, you know, this hard drive to a 15 terabyte one.
Mm.
And that'll be able to hold literally everything. And that'll be when Jumping to Conclusions 3D can really begin. Because I'll have a lot. That'll almost be as much as the initial project, to be honest. And I have reworked my rules for the 3D games, at least. I think 30 minutes is like the bare minimum for a 3D platformer.
Yeah, enough. I think it takes just a little bit longer to get the gist of the 3D platform.
Yeah, they tend to be slower to start. But my opening 3 are gonna be Nintendo 64, obviously, PlayStation, obviously, and I'm gonna be doing Dreamcast as well. Which doesn't cover a lot, but it will cover both Sonic Adventure games and probably some more stuff on there.
God, now that I think about it, Sonic Adventures is the only platformers I can think of on Dreamcast.
I'm sure there's more. If I look into it, I'll probably see more. But I'd feel really bad being like, I'm gonna play all these old 3D platformers and then not playing a Sonic game. It's kind of like how I'd feel bad not doing Virtual Boy Wario Land. So the Virtual Boy was a console, but it was literally listed as Virtual Boy Wario Land. Anyways, I was also discussing what I want to do next, and I've been streaming so much Paper Mario lately that I was kind of hesitant to do Black Pit, but I might do that as the second ROM hack of the night. If you've ever seen Paper Mario Black Pit.
Though my journey with Paper Mario is about to end pretty soon, so...
Yeah, what'd you think of, so are you at the end of the game now, or are you,
I just beat the Shadow Sisters again.
Have you done the Pit of 100 Trials?
I've beaten Bonetail. I've beaten Prince Mush. I'm missing one more optional boss, but I gotta beat the game first to do it.
No, you don't...
I read that I have to.
Really? I guess you might have to, yeah. No, I was gonna swear you didn't have to, but yeah, you might have to.
Which I know who it is. I've seen images. I know who it is.
Oh, it's awesome, I know.
Yeah.
We love Wacka. It's so funny.
I think it's pretty neat they added him as a boss.
That's very much we've seen enough Mario ROM hacks. Because he's a boss in more than one Paper Mario hack. Oh, Moai Headland.
Yes. Love to see it. Good faces. Okay, do you see a face, or do you see a hooded figure with their arms under hip being, like, sassy?
I see a face.
Okay.
This is a banger, though. It's a cool gimmick, too. Oh, fuck.
For Daisy.
But yeah,
You should bring Daisy back more often.
I'm overall looking into Black Pit or another Mario World hack tonight, but I've just been streaming so much Paper Mario, I'm hesitant to do Black Pit. But
right,
because I've been doing my Hammerman run, and my reasoning is that I did not get to stream Thousand Year Door a lot back when it was the remake was new, both because I was doing a review and also because I was sick and all those other things going on, and I had saved it for the streams with ARPA, right? And that's just once every Sunday, so this is like me making up for that. And I'm also going to be doing Thousand Year Door 64 again, but I'm going to be doing a Hammerman run, which should be very fun.
I say if you're just not tired of Paper Mario just yet, I say just go for it.
Yeah, you know what, you're probably right.
I'll need to figure out what I'm doing after Paper Mario.
But have you been enjoying Thousand Year Door?
Very much, yes. Probably my favorite Mario RPG I've played in my life so far. Which, admittedly, I haven't played the whole caveat of Mario RPGs out there. Out of the ones I have played. Probably my personal favorite so far.
And Moai heads are,
Yeah, I was gonna say, I love the scrunched up Moai heads that are, like, further back. Pretty funny.
That's a cool level.
I agree with you. Every game should have a Moai head. You know what? I'm gonna do the granddaddy of them all. If I make a game, I'm gonna have a waterfall, and behind the waterfall is gonna be a Moai head. Which there'll be a dog next to the Moai head, and yes, you can pet that dog. So you know, you get the whole trifecta.
Wait, that's Crash Bandicoot music. It was Crash Bandicoot music of the overworld. Oh, they put that there to make you. Oh, that's cute. That's a cute way to do that. They trick you into thinking you got Kaizo blocked. That's funny. that's really cute. I like that a lot, actually.
Did you know, gamers, that the Kaizo block originated in Super Mario Bros. 2, The Lost Levels?
I did, actually.
Or was there one in Super Mario Bros?
I mean, there's probably like an inopportunely placed hidden block. I'm sure that's a real thing. Oh, they mark off every platform that has like a thing falling with like a blue color. That's cute. That's helpful to tell you if there's danger.
So what's the lore with this ROM hack?
Daisy gotta go save Luigi.
Okay.
Oh, this is really nice.
So I do apologize if like my phone goes off because I was things. I'll just leave it at that.
Are they good things or are they bad things?
Well, we found a place. We're putting in offers. We're doing the whole shebang at this point, so it's really just a waiting game. But you know, I gotta. Oh my god, it's so weird going through the whole process. Is that, oh, so you want to take out a loan? What kind of credit do you have? It's like, I've never gotten any credit before in my whole life, and they're just like staring at you blankly.
Wait, you've never had like a line of credit or a credit rating?
Never had to use. I never had to.
That's wild. I got a credit card and everything.
I just never needed it. I'm just like, okay, how much money do I have? No, then I'll just wait.
Well, I always had a credit card just to use it and then pay it off right away, and that
like
improves your credit
literally
rating.
just last year, 2 years ago, was the first time I ever did anything like the sort for my car, and that was it.
Yeah, so what I always recommend you do with a credit card is just like even if you're not gonna like use it for an exorbitant purchase, you get one and then you use it and you pay it off right away, because you'll get a good credit rating and you can then loan more money and do more with your banking. Because my credit limit was 1,000 and then it got moved up to 3,000 because my credit rating was so good.
I just think it's insane that it's like, hey, in order for us to trust you, we need you to go in debt.
We don't have to, really, because you put yourself in credit card debt for, like, a small amount of time. Like, it's, like, literally less than a day.
I mean, I don't know how different it is in Canada as it is in the United States, admittedly.
Is it different?
Imagine there's differences. I don't know, like I said, this is a whole new field for me.
It's being able to show you spend money, but can also pay money back. Exactly. That's the big thing.
Hey, but I just never had to borrow money.
Well, yeah, but generally speaking, it's just to be able to show that if you did in any circumstance, the reason they would trust you to do so is because you've done so in the past.
It's just weird.
Now, I get if it's complicated because you've never done it before, but that's not really the responsibility of the bank, I would say.
No, it's just weird. The whole process is just weird.
But I definitely agree. As long as you pay in full and on time, yep, exactly.
Well, the thing right now is I just gotta see how much I can get out of the bank if I can even get this house that I'm looking at.
Yeah, it's gonna depend, because like if you don't have like a really good credit rating, it can be really weird.
Right.
Because I mean, what I am allowed to have is I have a $10,000 line of credit, so I could pull into $10,000 plus the $3,000 on my credit card because of how good I am about repaying. So, I mean, I've never been late on a phone bill. I've never, etc., etc., right? And, like that's the kind of thing that they're looking for.
Right, and again, it's just, I've just never been in that situation. It's just like, oh, you know, this is $200. Oh, okay, here's $200. Because I just have it. Oh, I need to save $1,000? Okay, I'll get back to you 2 weeks from now when I have it saved up.
Yeah. Not that I think it's, like, the greatest thing ever, but I get why for loans and stuff. Oh, it's fucking Celeste? Okay.
You know, out of all the Mario characters, that would think be Celeste. Daisy. Funny number that deducts for your life. But that's a way bigger topic in general, yeah. Thanks.
I mean, capitalism is such a broad topic. Oh, I didn't double jump.
How dare you?
But yeah.
Ooh.
I think you're doing Black Pit after this hack because it's not going to be very long. So Black Pit has 2 modes. It's got a roguelike mode and it's got a classic mode, and the classic mode is the one I haven't beaten yet. I have done a successful run of the roguelike mode. I'll explain everything. I'm not gonna start a new file because I'd have to get everything again, and I don't want to do that.
He's like, I just don't want to do that. Dude, I should tell you though, like, so one of the houses we looked at before, I'm like, okay, let me go check in the backyard. I see a satellite dish, and I kid you not, it said Hughes there. I was like, nah, I'm good.
Oh.
See ya.
Dude, the fucking harbinger of death.
I was like, god dang it.
Oh fuck.
Like, I don't think it's silly to say, does this place have good internet? No, then I'm not interested.
It's not, no. I mean, internet is a fucking necessity. If you worked from home, you would need that.
Yes.
Like, just not even a question.
Well, the place I'm looking at right now, it might not be, it's a possibility I might be able to get the same internet provider. If not, I gotta go with Spectrum.
Well, we know, we have somebody in our chat right now who knows about Spectrum.
I've never personally handled with Spectrum before, but I know the woes of Spectrum.
I will say, Spectrum is not as dog shit as Cox, from what I can tell. From what I know, Cox Communications is one of the worst fucking internet providers ever.
I don't know. Remember Usenet?
It sounds like Cox? Yeah, well, I mean...
Oh, there you go.
As somebody that's into men, I think it is offensive that they would tarnish the legacy of Cox like that.
I will say, though, funny enough, every time I've gone to a new place and rented out and whatnot, no joke, after I had gotten, I was set up with HTC, that's my internet provider, I would always get a visit from Spectrum straight at the door and say, hey, you wanna sign up for us? Like, 1, how did you know I'm already moved into this house? 2, no, leave me alone.
Well, it looks like you might have to finally do Spectrum.
We'll see.
Hopefully not.
Funny enough, it turned out that other place I was looking at that had the huge net satellite dish in the back, HTC actually went out to that place.
I like that it was just like the vibes were so bad. Like, just seeing a HughesNet satellite dish was enough.
Beautiful kitchen, though. I'll give it that. Beautiful kitchen.
I'm looking forward. Did you see I got 2 new kitty cats?
No.
You know what a Bengal is?
A bagel?
Bengal.
Yeah, a bagel.
No. Bengal. B-E-N-G-A-L.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, a bagel.
You're saying bagel! You're killing me.
I'm not saying, I'm saying bagel.
See if you was even a bagel.
I'm not saying bagel, I'm saying bagel.
Stop, you're killing me. I can't do it. I can't do it. Bang! Oh, bangle, bend.
Yeah. There's a difference between a bagel and a bagel.
You're saying the same thing! Oh no, I can't.
How? I'm just not saying the same thing. There's a difference that you're clearly not understanding here.
Chat, what is he saying?
Exactly, song. That's how I feel right now.
But yeah, they are Bengals.
Yes.
So, they're very, very cute.
Okay.
I have some pictures and videos. They're 9 weeks old.
Okay.
They're very young. You might hear one of them later. But I don't let them in my room right now. There's too many cords.
Fair enough, fair enough.
As they get older, and they get more, reserved. And also, as I'm probably gonna try to, like, improve my wiring setup here to where they can't get at any of the power strips or anything. And hopefully that'll mean that I can just have them in here. Because, you know, many memories of my old stream with my cat showing up. And I don't want to not have that, because, you know, I don't want to lock them out of my room.
Right. I just found your Paper Mario tier list. Oh, okay, so that tier list is specifically for the challenge.
Yeah, the Pre-Oaktail Pit, which have you seen that VOD yet?
No, not yet.
That was a fucking crazy... So, having beaten that pit of 100 trials yourself, could you imagine doing that with, like, the Chapter 1 stuff? That's it?
How much of Chapter 1 stuff?
All of it except for, pretty much everything. Like, it's everything that you can get before Hooktail.
Okay, so literally right before the Hooktail boss fight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which, again...
So you can upgrade Goombella.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Okay.
You can upgrade Goombella. If you're playing the GameCube original, you can upgrade Koops too, because you can do the hazard respawn glitch, and you can get to the west side a little early. Oh, this is fucking cool. But you can get to the west side early, and you can get a couple extra star pieces as well.
Apparently there's like a badge duplication.
Oh yeah, that's exclusive to the remake, yeah. Which you can stack 3 simplifiers, which looks pretty funny. You get like infinite super guard time, or it's not infinite, but it's pretty huge. This is a really cool level.
Since now I'm pretty much at the end game, I've been pretty much like looking up like version differences. And it's pretty funny that they made a bad badge worse.
Hammer throw? Yeah, it is really funny, huh? A guy doing the Hammerman run. Dude, I'm fucking jamming right now.
And apparently they did change the multi-bounce to be a little worse.
Yeah, they made it a lot harder.
Harder, yeah. That should say worse, just harder.
Simplifier doesn't work on the 4th jump of power bounce. Yeah, that is fucking hilarious.
Oh, really? It doesn't? So you can't even, like, mitigate it? Though it does seem like the 1,000-yard door really wants you to try to do, like, low health, high risk strategies.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I see a lot of badges that plays around with that.
I mean, peril badges are broken in Paper Mario 1. They're actually even better in the first Paper Mario, to be quite honest, in terms of, So, do you know about some of the things you can do in Paper Mario 1? So they actually
probably not like the ridiculous strategy.
They nerfed peril badges, specifically Last Stand, which you may have used already.
I have not, but I know of it.
So, in Paper Mario 1, the way Last Stand worked was it calculated more favorably with damage dodge. There's a couple reasons. The first of which was Last Stand rounded down in Paper Mario 1. It halved the damage and then it rounded down. Which is really good, because that means that if something did like 1.5 or whatever, it would round down to 1 instead of rounding up. It rounds up in 1,000-Year Door. The second thing is that damage dodge takes place before Last Stand. Whereas in Paper Mario 1, damage dodge, like the badge, where, like, you know how it works, right? Where if you block an attack, it blocks 1 extra damage?
Yes. Yeah.
In Paper Mario 64, it takes effect after Last Stand. So that means if Last Stand reduces an attack down to 2 damage, it will, 1 damage dodge will bring that down to 0 in the vanilla game. That's really good. That means if you have 2 damage dodges in Last Stand, you can effectively ignore almost every enemy's attacks in the game. The other thing is, you can lock your HP to 5, as you know, using that one guy. Even in Paper Mario 64, this is possible.
Yeah.
But what makes this really crazy is the HP drain badge, right? In Paper Mario 1.
Okay.
The way it works is it lowers your attack by 1, right?
Yes.
But you get back 1 HP per hit. So if you do something like Power Bounce with HP drain, you can heal back about 5, because it caps at 5. Now I want you to imagine stacking this with Last Stand and Damage Dodge. And like power increase badges that work only in danger and stuff. And you'll see that Mario basically becomes completely unkillable and can also self-heal while doing huge damage in Paper Mario 1. And they nerfed pretty much all of this in Thousand Year Door. While in return, they made Peril a little bit better because, you know, the damage stacks, right? Because in Paper Mario 64, if you were in Peril, only Mega Rush would take effect, not Power Rush. It would not stack the two together. In Thousand Year Door and the remake, it actually stacks the two together. But they made maintaining it harder, and they nerfed survivability like that. Because the way it works is damage dodge in Thousand Year Door happens before Last Stand calculation. So like if you have a damage dodge on, it'll dodge that one damage, and then it will go down with Last Stand, and it will round up. So you'll always take at minimum 1 damage.
No matter what.
No matter what. Yeah. The other thing is that there's a lot of attacks that pierce defense, i.e. they ignore damage dodge entirely. So it's kind of a bad badge in Thousand Year Door as a result of that. I almost never use it because like regular guarding is usually more than enough in most situations anyways, or super guarding is also good.
Honestly, I got so much out of Sleep because I know in the remake, Sleep was significantly buffed.
Oh yeah, you've been using Sleep a lot? Yeah, it's very powerful.
It's very good.
Oh my god, this level.
I've actually been getting a lot of mileage out of Quake Hammer too, funny enough.
That's a good badge. Not good for challenge running. I agree with the high level placement of it being like in D tier, or E, was it? It's still not bad though, it's not a bad hammer badge.
Well, I just like the fact that like I can damage multiple enemies, it can flip.
Oh yeah, no, it's very versatile.
Yeah.
Again, the big problem with it is just that like the damage is quite low, and you can do what it does with other things. But for what it is, it's quite good. And if you're doing a Hammerman run like me, it is incredibly useful.
And dude, I got like on my Mario, it's 45% evasion, and I've been pretty much I'm pretty good right now. Like it's funny how much 45% evasion has been helping me out.
I actually think Thousand Year Door, on average, has better hammer badges than 64. In 64, the only good badges were the Quake badges for hammer.
Well, it seems like Thousand Year Doors focus a lot on the jumping aspects, it seems like.
Well, I mean, yeah, but Paper Mario 64 also did that.
Okay.
Like, Paper Mario 64 gave you Spike Shield in Chapter 2. So despite the fact that they give you the upgraded hammers really early, this is really hard to tell what's going on.
Yeah, that's right. Oh boy, you got to that part as well.
Like, it's not very clear where they want me to go here. Yeah, like, I'm really relying on this enemy, but it's moving really erratically.
Alright, gamers. Who's been buying a lot of Steam sale games? Summer sale.
I had to save state, I'm sorry.
Why do you apologize?
No honor.
Gimmick gone. It's so gimmick that there's NPCs content.
Fucking Melty Blood music? That's actually the first I've ever heard that in a Mario hack.
Yeah?
Wait a minute. Why?
Why not? Listen, we had Guilty here.
We did.
I need to play more Phoenix Wright games in general. I've only ever played the first one.
Oh. We're good.
We're good.
We're good.
We're good.
This hack has pretty good music.
See, now I want to see the... Shoot, why can I not think of the character's name? The Neko Daisy version.
Oh, Neko, yeah.
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 That's
my thoughts on like badges and stuff. I also think 1,000 Year Door gives you Hammerman, which, in my opinion, does more for the hammer than anything 64 does. Because at least you can do a Hammerman build. But jump is naturally just way better.
What would you do? Well, okay, never mind.
What would I do to make hammer better?
No, I was about to ask, what do you do with just Hammerman? I was like, oh wait, that's what your partner's for, to hit enemies that are in the air.
Yeah, because the thing about 1,000 Year Door is that partners are way stronger than they are in 64. Like, in Paper Mario 64, partners are very, very, very basic. Mm-hmm. They almost all just kind of attack or do damage. Like, the ones that don't, or the ones that do more than that, are the really good ones. For the most part, in 64, they're very simple.
Yeah.
And so, in 1,000 Year Door, the fact that they're way more complicated tends to make them better at supplementing Mario when he's limited to something like, oh, I can only use my hammer or whatever. Oh my god!
Because the way I got my Mario 7 right now is I got the badge that ignores spikes, so I just jump.
Spike shield, yeah. So you have Jumpman on?
Nope.
I can't jump on those. What the fuck do I do here? Oh, I see.
I think I should, because there's not many things that Mario can't jump on.
I mean, with Spike Shield on, it's anything that isn't fire, but you can also just put on Ice Power.
Well, that would... Even then, there's not that much, because I can only think of, like, the clouds that can cover themselves up with blizzard and poison.
Oh, yeah.
Unless there's a boss I haven't faced yet.
No. There's not, as far as I know. The other thing about the Jumpman thing is that you can equip a really useful badge. You know about FP Drain? Did you buy that from the badge shop? So, I remember I told you about how HP Drain was really broken in Paper Mario 64, right?
Yeah.
Well, it died in 1,000 Year Door because it was way too good, but I think the actual reason it got nerfed was because FP Drain got made. And they knew it would be too broken if you could get, like, 5 FP by doing a power bounce. Right. So it's limited to 1 FP if your attack hits, right? And it lowers your attack by 1, right? But if you combine that with Jumpman, you don't lose any attack, and you get, like, a self-restoration tool for FP. And if you combine it with Flower Sabers, you can even have things like Power Bounce costing 1 and making back 1. And stuff like that.
Right.
So FP Drain is, like, a really, really good badge. It's not, like, essential, but I have it on for my Hammerman run because I'm doing BP only, so I can only upgrade my badge points.
Why'd you jump?
I didn't. It bounced me up too high because I held the button.
Oh, no!
But yeah, FP Drain, really, really good. But I would at least say Jumpman would be a badge you should get if you're just using Jump.
I should.
But if you like Quake Hammer and using all the hammer badges, don't let me tell you what to do. I think they're still good, and you can still raise your power and do a lot of damage even without those.
Yeah, I just been getting a lot of mileage out of Quake Hammer. I should get another one boosted up, but I just never did.
Have you used Fire Drive yet?
Nope.
Wow. So that badge you're gonna see is like the most important thing for Pre-Oaktail Pit. And early pit challenge runs in general, actually.
I'm debating if I'm like gonna go through like a full 100% though. Like I do want to defeat all the bosses.
Yeah, I couldn't bring myself to do all the cooking.
Yeah, like I don't know what to do all the cooking and all the badge collecting. I got all star pieces. I got all the partner upgrades.
Oh my god, dude, it's so fucking long.
Just like a melty blood match. Not kidding.
Let's say it's the opposite, really. Most melty blood matches are over pretty fast.
Yeah. Probably Samurai Showdown could be the one that has the longest matches. But what fighting game has the quickest matches? That's the real question. Is it Marvel? You are a super
gamer. Oh, I'm not a safe stated, I'm sorry.
Should have said gamer gal.
Yo? Oh, Luigi!
Yo. Tatanka. Oh yeah, Luigi's here.
With his front cheeks out like that.
What is that thing?
Oh, it's this boss.
You know, Tatanka, if you stop using this one thing to hit me with, you're pretty much unbeatable, man. Hey Mario, remember that time I got kidnapped by an alien and you saved me in 15 minutes?
Mario Land was truly beautiful. We got Luigi. He has no ass. This is fake. That's not real!
That's not my Luigi.
That's good though, that's good hack.
Yeah, you don't need a lot of run hack. You can just have like a few levels.
Anyways, you wanna do Black Pit? I guess I can show you Black Pit.
That's up to you, my dude. It is your street.
Do Paper Mario Black Pit. Whoa, 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 why did I do that? So this hack is pretty cool. And is a Paper Mario roguelike. Sort of. It has a roguelike pit and a regular pit. But the idea is that you use one of them, you use them both to power up gradually so you can take on the regular pit.
Hmm.
I'll let you go ahead and see. So I have a file here, we're gonna use that. I've unlocked the costume already. So we got some money in the bank over here. I bought myself up to the highest tier of jump
Oh yeah,
shields.
I remember you playing this before. Yeah.
No, I played the 1,000 Year Door Infinite Pit.
Also, having that a good bank if your just money is just hanging out all day.
Oh, I didn't sleep. Whoops. So yeah, Black Pit basically. So my money is down there in the like the 18th floor. So I spent a lot of money to upgrade myself up to the Ultra Boots because you can talk to that guy at the bottom left. Maybe I should just show you all. That would make more sense. So basically, the way Black Pit works. Go ahead and we'll save after that. The way Black Pit works is that you talk to this guy to upgrade your partners or your badges. So if you want Mario to have an upgrade, you can get him the boots or the hammer. And then the partners can get, you know, all that other stuff. You can buy badges here as well. And you start with 30 BP, so you can put on pretty much anything you want. So you gotta get to level 21 to go get my coins back. Chuck Quizmo just sells you cosmetics. I bought this costume for Mario. Is, you know. But yeah. Yeah, this is the classic Mario. So in the roguelike mode, the pit floors are, how do I put it? They're random to a degree, right?
Okay.
And the other thing about them is that they, every enemy in the roguelike pit by default has 0 defense, including Koopas that aren't flipped over, just to prevent completely unwinnable situations, right? In case you don't get like a good boots or hammer layout or whatever, right?
Oh, okay.
It's basically to give you a lot of wiggle room. In the classic pit, which is this, they are not. So enemies will still have their defense and everything. Roguelike pit also lets you pick up all sorts of badges and stuff. And you can, what?
You got hit first.
How? I jumped on it, whatever. Love Mario's little finger wiggle here. Yeah, 1,000 Year Door is really, really good.
Oh, are your partners right now?
Yes.
Okay.
I think the partners you get per 10 floors are preset, but you get a random badge every 10 floors. So we'll see what one I get here. They also have the 1,000 Year Door stylish commands. They have achievements, which is pretty funny. I don't know what the stylish actually does, because I haven't seen any star power in this hack yet. But yeah, welcome to Black Pit.
It's dark.
There's also the Infinite Pit mod for 1,000 Year Door, which is probably the one you were thinking of, that I played already. That one is very, very good.
I mean, you pay the pit with the original.
I mean, it might have been just the Pit of 100 Trials in 1,000 Year Door 64 that you were thinking of. Which is also a thing. Oh, pretty lucky. Sounds like you're enjoying the luck badges. And I'm assuming you're using Lucky Day. Is the green? It's the green colored one. You get it from the Pit of 100 Trials, the floor 90. Yeah.
That one and on top of the other ones.
Pretty lucky, yep. Also, if you're in danger, you can combine that with Close Call. Because, you know, Close Call actually has a higher activation rate than Lucky Day. But it only works when you're in danger. But you can have all 3 of them on, and you have, like, multiple different, like, very effective ways of just avoiding being hit sometimes.
Unfortunately, it seems like I'll be done with the game before, like, I get my badge points that high.
Yeah, because it sounds like you've actually been upgrading HP, because I usually only do FP and BP.
Yeah, a poor FP is just
like,
I never really needed.
You've seen how I
got away with just being at 20 for the longest time.
What's a mover? But I want the money and the badge, so movers are low value in this, I think.
So does this pretty much replace the whole game? Or
yes, this is the whole game.
Okay.
I want to get my money back, and then I'll leave the pit if I can. If I get down to floor 30, and I'll try and show you what the roguelike pit looks like. We'll see if we get a good run.
ROM hack, or is it one ROM hack?
It's one ROM hack.
Oh.
I don't know how permanent stat upgrades actually work in the regular pit, come to think of it. Oh, great.
A refund badge.
Oh, yeah.
1,000 coins. Yeah, this seems like a fun little thing to mess around with.
You definitely, I think the roguelike one is the best one to do to grind money.
Yeah.
Classic Pit is like where you go when you're ready to try and like really conquer it. But you have a choice, which is nice. But yeah, Thousand Year Door, a very fun game.
Yeah, we're getting another Mario RPG.
Yeah, brothership, which means you've gotta play.
I gotta what?
You gotta play the original Mario and Luigi games.
No.
Yeah, so you can play Mario and Luigi Brothership.
I don't have to play all those games to play that one.
Well, I'm glad you're changing your tune now on that kind of shit, because you would totally
No,
be like...
no, it's situations where it's just like not really necessary. That's different.
Oh yeah, sure.
Like for example, like I'm not gonna play Kingdom Hearts 2 without playing Kingdom Hearts 1.
Oh yeah, sure.
Metal Gear Solid is an exception because Metal Gear Solid 3 is the timeline. It is!
Sure.
Unless you're telling me Rising is the first in the series, which I'm like, hey, you're crazy.
Sure, dude.
What if you one of those guys who works the timeline?
With those double standards, it's okay.
Well, it's not double standards because I stopped doing that for a while. Like, for a while. Like, I played Mega Man 5 before I did 1.
Man, oh, see, and you really know when he's got to make more excuses when he has to keep, like, citing things.
So, basically, what you're telling me is I gotta play Final Fantasy 2 before I play Final Fantasy 3.
Sure. You want to do that to yourself?
Sure. No. Not yet, anyway. When have I really played 2 or 3? Actually.
In hindsight, I really think I should have bought the Super Hammer and the Super Boots. Because I don't have Spike Shield. If I had Spike Shield, well, I wouldn't care, right? You know, I would just use Spike Shield.
What a jerk.
I also want damage dodge, to be honest. That's just a good badge to have in Paper Mario 64, since you can't super guard. But believe me, if I could super guard, it should look a whole lot different. But yeah!
Alright, watch out for that low overhead. I've seen the meme that's going around, caution, low overhead.
Oh, I love that, yeah. Yeah, when I do that 1000 Year Door 64 Hammerman run, I'm gonna be playing using the Toadette mod. Because somebody made a mod that just replaces all the Mario sprites with Toadette. And some dialogue stuff, too.
For some reason, I thought you were going to say they replaced all the partners with Toadette. I'm like, that'd be pretty funny. You just see Toadette doing all the other stuff.
Oh, we're in an enemy attack up room. Ooh.
Look at it. Look at this cat.
I think I should kill this guy. With hammers, but I don't have it. I do have Cooper now. Wait, I might die, actually. Dude. Luck is a skill.
That's the spirit.
We love Pretty Lucky.
Oops.
Coops. That's stuff to make that a sound. You son of a hoe. Oh, this is bad. I think this will actually be okay. I love the little jingle that Pretty Lucky makes, you know, where the luck gadgets. It makes me laugh every time.
It puts a smile on my face.
Is Kupasta?
I hope my brother George sees this.
What?
Oh, Looney Tunes quote.
Well, you know, I hope he does too, I guess.
Shout out to everybody's brother George.
Once I get damage dodge, we'll be okay.
Oh, I always like that sound. I kind of miss it with Thousand Year Door.
Okay, in Thousand Year Door, you have the enemies laughing at you if you get hit by a stage hazard.
This is true. Even though you perfect guard it, they still laugh at you. I'm like, dude, why are you laughing at me? I perfect guarded it.
It's just inherently funny, you know? It's inherent comedy, okay? You wouldn't understand. Yeah, Pre-Oak Tail Pit was very, very fun.
Yeah, I'll have to say that.
I have a supercut that I've started editing, but it'd take a while to put it all together because, you know, I gotta comb through that 4-hour VOD and, you know, get all the highlights and...
Yeah.
Because a lot of the fights are just like, well, here's Mega Rush Koops, and there's the fight.
Don't be afraid of the highlight reel, my friend. That can be fun.
Let's go, motorbike. Da-da-da-da-da. You ever miss your action command?
All the time.
No way. Alright. Dude, we love Pretty Lucky so much. We love Black Pit! Dude, what am I gonna get from this? What do you think? Well, I mean, don't mind if I do. Alright, my coins are down on floor 21. They're right over here then. What? How did that count as... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh... Oh, okay, I'm sorry. What did this? Because I need a...
He's like, I need it.
I need my dude Cooper. Yeah, hopefully I'm gonna get my money. I'm gonna try to get the floor 30 and then just... The hitbox in these piranhas is fucking annoying. I want you to know that, Nintendo. Your old ass game.
Speaking of old games, Final Fantasy IX turned 24. Yay. Final Fantasy IX is almost a quarter of a century old.
That's exciting. I designed that hitbox. Oh, I believe you. You give it some lucky? Oh, got it. I gotta hit this. What? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, fuck these guys. Oh, I hope they choke on their own bile.
Jesus.
Fuck you, dude.
How do you really feel?
Fucking, Suffice it to say though, I think Infinite Pit for 1,000 Year Door, I do like it a little bit more than this one. Just because it feels like it's easier to get a good run in that one. This is, you know, meant to be like a full hack, right? So you're gonna be playing the pit for...
I know, it's a roguelike.
But it is very cool.
Like, just think of this as Dungeon and Dragons.
In fact, I'm just gonna... Fuck that. Gonna go back here. We'll do the roguelike pit instead. So what the roguelike pit does is you lose all of your equipment, but every floor has like things. So you need keys to get that. You need one key. I don't have one key. Oh shit. So those are fun gates over there. Those are the health tax gates. And that's different depending on what it is behind there. And also, every badge auto-equips and you have no limit on badges. So, any badge you get, it is on. So now that we have spike shields, we're kind of cooking. That's one component of a good run. The other two is if you can get HP drained and a power bound or a power plus. If you can get both those things, you're basically unkillable. 40, what fuck, dude? That's a boots or a hammer upgrade too. I have a pebble over there. I had a god run earlier. That's where I got my one clear, yeah. That's my one clear of Roguelike Pit. The other thing is, for Roguelike Pit, for the money total, you only earn the money you won from fights. So anything you get from like the overworld travels or anything is it's not going to be totaled into your carryover. But you know, it's still quite a bit. You know, I got enough money to go all the way up to Ultra Boots.
But do you want that money for Ultra Boots?
I mean, yeah. I want to, because the Ultra Boots let you, because that money lets you power up for the classic pit specifically, right? Because that's what I was doing earlier. It was the classic pit. Where it's like, you know, your standard pit, as opposed to this roguelike-ish one. It has its own final boss, too, I believe.
Original to the ROM hack, or?
It's a Red Crystal King. He has some different attacks. He's not that hard, to be quite honest. I fucking owned him, but you know. Not much of an indicator. Imagine how tilting it must be to be like a spiked Goomba and have Mario just jump on you, like, dude.
Yeah. It's like, dude, come on. My only chance in life. Took it away from me, Mario. Oh my god, did you know Mario kills Goombas and leaves the children of the Goomba orphans? While doing mushrooms?
Did Paper Mario 64 have spiked clefs? Yes! In fact, Paper Mario 64's clefs were all spiked. The bald ones are new to 1,000 Year Door. Which is funny to think about. They shaved them. Hey, money. Yeah. We can't fight him. That'd be helpful to have, though. That's an FP upgrade. If you're wondering. What?
I was just mimicking the voice acting of the Goomba would say if I was headbutting a Mario and did no damage.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
really getting into character, you know?
These Goombas are like, just, damn it, man.
I'm thinking about throwing my
Who do we got?
name out there in the world of voice acting.
Oh! Okay.
So, if you do another run, do you get your partners reset?
Yes, everything. For the roguelike pit.
Okay.
Egg missile. Ooh. Those are good. I'm gonna buy a couple of those. And I'll buy one maple super. The bow is really good here, unless the enemy has like spikes on the side, because no enemy has a defense stat. She kind of just goes to town, you know. Slaps the shit out of them, you know. So shoutouts to Roguelike Pit for being generous with that. How much keys do I need? 2, I only have 1. This is kind of a sucky run, I won't lie. Ooh, lots of stuff in here. Oh, that's important. Ah! Ah! Dude. Hold on, we can actually kill this bandit.
Might be wise.
This is actually fine. The more money they drop, the better, because I'm gonna need enough money to get that power plus over there too. I'm gonna want enough money to get it, rather, right? It's useful.
Smack this bat here.
We love doing that. Yeah, I love this Mario palette.
Good palette.
They have a bunch of colors, actually. There are some that you get by getting far enough in the classic pit. There's some that you unlock by clearing the classic pit, and same for the roguelike.
Is there a cliff palette?
No. I don't know why there would be. They don't know me. Pretty funny.
I meant the palette you use.
Oh, the trans flag? I don't know, actually.
Sometimes I forget that's not an actual palette per pass. Oh, the slowdown, let's go.
Lots of that, unfortunately. We might not be able to get this. It's probably gonna be really expensive. Dude, if I didn't buy that maple super. Okay, though. Taking no damage is better than, Survival is more important, right? There will always be ways to upgrade my damage, and the fact that no enemy has defense means that, like, me getting defense matters a lot more. Shouts to being less than 6 games that run at a steady 60 FPS on the N64.
Hooray! My favorite.
The era of 3D gaming, dude.
3D. I don't know. We had fighting games on PS when it was 60 frames.
Okay. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da. Actually, none of these will do any damage to me anymore.
Were there games on 64 that ran 60 frames?
Yeah, F-Zero X.
Okay.
She's oh-ho-hoing. Oh my god. Oh, defend plus. No wonder though. You think with the egg missiles I have, I could do it? I don't know, man. Those white clovers are pretty scary.
They do look pretty scary.
I think they might come with other Chapter 7 enemies. I don't think I'm ready for it. No. It definitely doesn't seem like a good idea. If I had more attack power, I would, but... But yeah, I want you to imagine how good 1000 Year Door 64 FP drain is, because it works like HP drain in this game. Where it's like 1 FP per hit, up to 5. So think, right? When you power bounce something for 3 FP, you power bounce it 5 times. How much FP are you getting back? I think I called it like the Yu-Gi-Oh! Max C of 1000 Year Door 64, where like it's so broken that it actually makes stacking attack badges really strong because it doesn't matter that they cost more FP anymore. Like it just completely warps the cost.
But how much?
A lot. Because you're making it back. Like in a lot of ways there is no cost. Which is really broken. This is pretty neat, right? Wait till you see how zany these puzzles can get. They're not zany, but you know. You can get some fucking crazy setups. Oh, it's a flower saver that I can't get because I don't have coops. And an upgrade block I can't get because I don't have Goombario. I'm getting kind of fucked this run. Things will turn around, don't worry.
I got
I want to kill this fuzzy. Oh, but yeah, on the topic of peril badges, I do think they're really good in 1000 Year Door. Mostly because it's also pretty easy to get into peril. The other badges that are good are like P up, D down, especially the ones for the partner. Because like the partner's defense being less does not really matter. Because they have so much HP and like... You know, they're capable of so much, right? Oh, how much does that cost? I probably have enough. We'll see after I beat this Pokey. This Ponky. Will it be the super boots, though? If it is, I can finally jump on these spiked enemies and do some big damage. Yeah, fuck you. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Yes! We got the green shoes. Don't change color in the overworld.
Oh. No fun allowed.
Yeah! We love Mario. And his
Ow.
green shoes.
What was that?
What happened?
Controller fell down. Wonder what it was. Little drain, so I was trying to wake up a little bit. It's him.
Yo!
It's the power bounce. You got the power bounce boys together.
If I had last stand, I might have taken super jump charge there. I don't have last stand, so. Oh, but I have spike shield, you fucker. Little bro was starving in that chest for hours.
Yeah. Now he's a free man.
Do you like the clubber's dish?
Kinda creepy that one of them, like, just, like, threw out his heart.
It's kind of wild, isn't it?
So, yeah, I'm just gonna be a zombie.
He's not a zombie, per se. Did she smack him?
Okay.
I don't know if he'd be like slapping his teeth. I wasn't really sure how that would work.
I mean, don't you normally smack your teeth?
No.
Okay. Fair enough.
Do you?
Not lately.
What? Not lately.
Not lately.
Did you ever at any point do that?
Yes. It's commonplace for little kids, you know? When you smack your teeth.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, it's like playground ball.
What?
Playground ball.
Oh, are these Hyper Goombas in disguise, or are they...
No, they're regular. Because the mini boss version of this did this, didn't he?
I mean, they're... I'm scared. Oh, that's... yeah, that's fine. I love that sound. Everybody who's watched my streams lately is very used to the danger sound.
So dangerous.
Man.
If you do drugs, you'll turn into a Goomba.
Imagine telling somebody that and they just start immediately just doing drugs.
Just immediately.
I want to be a Goomba, bro.
I imagine it's not all glamorous being a Goomba.
I think it's that bad either.
I mean, they do have telekinesis, at the very least.
Yeah, these are a funny enemy name. It's a bleft. Is she slapping? Yep. How can she slap?
Why she slapped?
That chest is being guarded by a bleft over there. Did it. I need Bombette, or I can fight this guy. Oh yeah, so we did another Super Paper Mario stream yesterday. I'm sad you weren't there for it.
Yeah.
You missed Chapter 7, which is a reference to Dante's Inferno.
Oh, lovely.
Where Mario and Luigi both climb out of hell. I'm not joking, by the way. That happens in the game.
No, with Super Paper Mario, I believe it. I mean, it makes sense, you know.
What?
You have brothers Dante and Virgil, and then you have Mario and Luigi.
That's not quite it, but okay.
Were they brothers in the original tale? I guess Wikipedia would tell me.
Wish you could see my face right now.
Listen, I've never read Dante's Inferno.
How'd I know? The record, I haven't either. So.
Okay.
What? Did it do anything otherwise? What the hell, Red Goomba? You're such a disappointment to your family. Boom, 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 boom.
I don't think they are brothers.
What a block, dude.
No, there was more than one guide Dante had. It wasn't just Virgil.
Was this other guy more motivated or less?
The other one's Saint Bernard. And Beatrice is the other one.
Very thrilling. Here we go. Got it. Nice.
What's like one of the levels in Dante's or the Divine Comedy was like based on landlords actually?
Dude, I have a lot of money. Give me some of those coin locks, please. Is that a fucking mistake up there?
Jesus, don't say such harsh things.
You know what I meant. Able to say it so rudely. I love these guys. There's just something about
imagine the Forky enemies being in the game.
Oh, dude, I would have loved that. I mean, seeing them in HD was enough for me, to be quite honest with you.
It's just true, they are in HD.
Seeing the Forkies in HD made me so happy. Let's go. Mistake Gaming? Shrink Stomp Gaming?
Was there anything else? I can't recall. Was there anything else from the Nintendo Direct that you're looking forward to that they announced?
I mean, really, it's mostly Mario and Luigi Brothers shit.
Okay. What about the Marvel collection?
I mean, that's neat. Don't get me wrong. But I'll probably be picking that up, yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully it has good online.
Me too.
Wasn't so bad, actually.
So I got Steam pulled up. I'm like, let me just go through a couple of what Steam thinks I will like, and immediately Banana Cat.
Man, not right now. Not on stream. We'll do it later, though. Because, you know, the Steam Discovery catalog is...
very, very robust, to say the least.
They give me porn a lot. Which... Okay, watch this. Slap him!
Just slap the sunglasses off this guy.
He's wearing them in a cave. He was bound for it. Anybody that wears like sunglasses like that inside without like a medical reason, I'm just like, why? I guess these Red Goombas are meant to be like easier Hyper Goombas because they can charge up the same way, but they don't have nearly as much attack. Dude, I need a danger badge. What?
Oh, no.
What?
Oh. Wait, what?
Oh, I guess it has a random chance of being helpful. Okay, well I can't get across that. That's a shame.
Why that one specifically?
I need Lackluster. This might be the most you use Lackluster. Because, I'd never see anybody using him. That's one thing about Thousand Year Door. I definitely think the partners, even though, like, Miss Mouse is horrible, I think on average they're all, like, usable somewhere.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Miss Mouse helped me look for some more star pieces, so...
That's her job. Who do we
and
get?
I still would have had battle.
Wow, that's awful.
Are you pro Cooper or pro Coops?
Honestly, I like Coops more, but I mean... It's Coops, man. Like, come on.
I don't know.
Yeah, Shell Shield! What does Cooper have?
I mean, Coops, I just don't use the guy.
That's fucking insane, because he's really good.
I'm just like, yeah, I got him in the chapter, and I'm like, okay, I'm only using you unless I absolutely have to.
Why do you not like Koopas?
I think I like Koopas. I like how Chris Pratt pronounces Koopas. Koopas. It's him. The shy guy, man.
Coops! Here he comes. I love that sound. The Coops has Shell Shield, he's got Shell Slam, Power Shell is really good.
If you say so.
Yeah, Shell Slam ignores defense.
You know what else? Who else can do ignoring defense attacks?
Who? Who?
Mario.
Yeah, he has one.
That's all he needs.
Not really. I think you will learn to really love Coops if you do a pre-tail pit run, that's all I'm gonna say on the matter. If you play the game too...
I think legit I've used Miss Mouse more in battle than Coops.
Yeah, people can drive on the wrong side of the road until they get caught.
I don't understand the analogy, but okay.
I'm just saying, not every choice you make has to make sense, you know?
True. This is very
Because
true.
Miss Mouse is just ass. She's awful.
I've used her more than I used the, what's her name?
Vivian?
No, I've used Vivian quite a bit.
I don't use Flurry at all, but she is actually quite good.
Is she?
Yeah. Gale Force can literally... It's ridiculous.
Well, what's the percentage of it?
If your level is the same or higher than the enemies, it's nearly guaranteed. And it still gives you the experience, too.
Yeah, but I feel like if she's higher level than the enemies...
You don't have to be higher. As long as you're not below by a lot, it works very well.
Okay.
It'll also kill Cortez's weapons.
Yeah. They weren't a problem, dude.
Yeah, there would be less of one if you just Gale Force.
But they weren't a problem at all.
Yeah, then they won't be one even more.
But I could ignore them.
Or you could just Gale Force and then you don't have to pay attention to anything.
Or, you know, I could have put the guy to sleep and never had to worry about the weapons.
That has a lower chance of working. Not gonna lie to you.
It happened on me, so...
Yeah! That doesn't make it not a fucking gamble.
I think Thousand Year Door relies on the player being a gamer.
Not really.
But no, maybe not, but...
No, it doesn't. It literally does not.
They encourage the player to be a gamer.
It's also not true. You can if you want. But
I think turn-based RPGs encourages gaming.
I don't agree. Even though I do it, I don't necessarily think they are baked in by design.
But that's the beauty of video games. After a while, they do.
I mean, that's gotcha. I would say on that regard, but... Oh, I see, that's what you want.
No,
you want to be a gotcha streamer, huh?
See, I have been a gotcha streamer. But I never spent money on gotcha.
Oh, what's in here? Coins? Let me down. Yay, money. Fuck. Yeah, Koops is really good. Koops is the third best partner in the game, I think.
Yeah.
The first two are Goombella and Yoshi Kid, who is just fucking obscene.
Yeah, I didn't think Yoshi Kid was that good.
You what? You didn't?
I didn't, yeah.
You're fucking insane.
No, I didn't originally.
No, he's fucking crazy, yeah. He has free power bounce.
However, I don't see the point of his stampede attack.
Hits everything on the screen for really good damage.
Like, literally, it does 0 damage every time I use it.
You're using it on enemies with high defense. Or you could just use Power Lift beforehand and then do it.
But that takes so much effort.
It doesn't. Wait, I made a mistake. Oh, this is bad. I gotta block. Fuck! Fuck! Fucking fuck! Whatever, I'm done with this. Your Paper Mario takes destroyed my consistency. Oops is bad. Oh my god.
Listen, is there a wrong way to play a video game?
No. But there's wrong, like, thoughts.
So
like,
basically you're telling me...
To say Koops is not good, I think is...
Well, I didn't say he wasn't good now.
You get value out of him, the better you are at the game. That's what I will say.
I don't know. That's just rely on sleep.
That's what I think of that.
What do we got here? That's not a forest.
Also, Koops is even better in sleep because you can power shell everything while they're asleep. If you use a sleepy sheet.
Not the same, but why is he paper? Oh my god, this pallet.
At forest time.
Yes. Yes, it is. It's kind of funny. Over the years, I've always flip-flop on this song. I'm like, I don't know if I like this song or I hate this song.
I like the song, I hate what it represents. Which is, oh boy, another annoying stealth section in a Zelda game. And don't fucking tell me it isn't annoying, because it is.
I mean, I wasn't offended by it.
I was.
I guess I'm saying that. Did I play Metal Gear Solid before I played Majora's Mask? I don't recall, actually. I didn't like how that block was looking at me. Oh,
What?
okay.
Yo?
Okay.
Yo? Mario World, but evil!
This sounds like somebody doing a cover of the Mario theme for a Monster Truck commercial. Monster Truck, yeah, come see Mario and Gravedigger.
Dude, everybody knows Gravedigger, man.
Everybody knows Gravedigger.
That's kind of crazy. There's a door down there. How do I get there? Can I? Okay. Maybe I don't go that way.
Ah, yes, the doorway to death.
Alright, you know what? Fine. Mario World, but epic.
But is it a masterpiece?
But yeah, Goombella is the best partner in the game, I would say. And the big reason is that she can give Mario an extra turn, which is just crazy. That's just crazy, crazy good.
And multi-bounce is not bad.
Oh, multi-bonk is, I mean, yeah. Not only can she give Mario another turn, I do think her attack output is higher than the Yoshi Kid for single target. Because, obviously, Stampede can just fucking solo everything with any power boost of any kind. And, you know, Gulp just ignores defense. So,
yes.
You know.
I mean, it's kind of required to beat the game, I think.
It is.
Okay.
But, like, outside of that, I think Goombella has better damage. Even in Peril, Multi-Bonk does more, but it does cost more to do than Ground Pound, which costs nothing. Which is the big benefit of that, is that, you know, it's a fucking power bounce, but it costs nothing. But I would say Koops is like... There's a tier list I saw from, like, really good players of the game.
Okay.
That, listed Goombella and Yoshi Kid as S, but they did say that Yoshi Kid, there could be an argument for him being better, because he could definitely, like, solo the game. Like, if you considered him in a vacuum, he's just way better than Goombella, but if you look at, like, what Goombella can do with Mario, she's just better. Koops is an A tier by himself, because he has Power Shell, he's got Shell Shoot, which is okay, and Shell Slam, which is fucking crazy. Like with Koops, if you get him to Ultra Rank...
You're a real big Koops believer.
Yeah, because he's good! It's completely self-explanatory. If you get him up to Ultra Rank, and you give him, like, a power increase of 2, which is not hard, it's just P up, D down, P, and then power plus P, he's doing Peril Koops damage if he was not upgraded, and that's good enough to solo the entire pit. Like, literally. And that's before you have Shell Slam, which not only pierces defense, but does 1 extra damage based on his attack power as well. So if his attack power is doing 7, like it would be in that setup, Shell Slam just does 8 piercing damage to every grounded enemy. Which is fucking ridiculous. No, but there's not many of them.
But there is.
Yeah, and there are enemies
Not
that
a
have...
lot of them, but there is.
There are enemies that have spikes.
Yes.
There are enemies Yoshi Kid can't hit, and there are enemies that Goombella can't do shit about. That doesn't suddenly make them bad.
No, Goombella can. By dancing.
No, that's not really the same thing.
But that's an option she has.
Uh-huh.
When she's in a pickle, unlike the other characters. Because what can those characters do when they're in a pickle?
Switch out? It's not that big of a deal. You can block.
But that's switching out to another character, whereas Goombella doesn't have to switch out.
Also, if you don't have infinite FP.
But we're not factoring.
Also, Koops has a defensive one, which is interesting and very good.
Well, you know what else Koops has? He can be flipped over.
Yeah, if you fuck up your blocking, which you shouldn't do, because the guard window is extremely generous.
No, but if enemies do a Quake attack, he gets flipped over.
Okay. But that requires them to hold an item. And that also requires you to mismanage the fight, which it sounds like you're pretty good at doing. So I don't think this is much of a debate.
That I'm good at...
Mismanaging? Yes.
Now, why would you say this?
The way you're talking makes it sound like you would be? I don't know.
Have you watched my playthrough, sir?
Enough. I don't have to know. If you're talking about...
You don't have to know. It's like, oh, I totally know how you play.
If you're talking about
I've never watched...
If you're talking about Koops like this, I can tell.
Well, what if I'm lying this whole time? What if I've been using Koops the main playthrough? You ever thought about that?
Yeah, but I don't believe it.
Because you didn't watch the playthrough.
No, because I guarantee you're not going to. You spent.
You did not watch. You did not watch. No joke. My 50-hour playthrough of this game.
Good at being bad. Word.
Hey, it's skill. All right. It's a skill.
Who was in B tier? Flurry, I think. I think it was Flurry on her own.
Well, let's not forget. You're talking to the guy who drowned in Symphony of the Night with the Alucard equipment.
I think Flurry was in B, and then Vivian and Bobbery were both in C.
Really? Vivian worse than Flurry?
Yeah. I would agree. I think,
No, I like Vivian, don't get me wrong, but it's just like...
She's not particularly useful.
The way the game wants you to use her is not... I want to use her, if that makes sense. And if her fail didn't eat up another turn, I think she'd be a lot better.
I think if you use Veil first, it doesn't do that.
It doesn't do that if you use it first?
Yeah, if you have her in the front and use it.
Okay.
But I don't consider that move to be very good.
You're talking to the guy who drowned.
But Fiery Jinx is okay, but I think it's like... It's more costly than Fire Drive.
Admittedly, I think I've been using her mostly as, oh, I think she's cool, and her
me too.
basic being burn damage is really nice, but I don't think I really get much benefits from it over time, really.
Yeah, damage over time with burn is like really circumstantial, I think. I agree. The reason you use Fire Drive and why Fire Drive is so fucking good is that it ignores defense. With Mario. The only thing is it only hits enemies that are on the ground, but all the strongest enemies in the game are on the ground. And if the enemy is immune to fire, it won't work on them. But if they aren't immune to fire, it's godlike. I don't think Stampede really makes Bobbery worse. I think what makes Bobbery worse is the fact that Bomb Squad doesn't scale with Peril.
Bobbery would be better if the game focused more on having a shield character.
Yeah, you don't really get much benefit from his huge HP. What I will say is if Bomb Squad, like, did more damage if he was in peril or danger with, like, the badges and all that, right? Like, if you could get him into danger and then throw out Bomb Squad, he would be godlike. He'd probably be A tier or even S tier, because you could throw out...
Would Bomb Squad take too long?
No, because what that would mean is that you could do all sorts of setup, right? You could throw, like, danger bombs onto the boss, and then switch Bobbery out, and then do all kinds of setup and whatever, completely free of any, like, risk, and the bombs would blow up.
How many turns does the bombs take to go off, though?
1 or 2, I want to say. Not long enough to matter, because, like, you could use those 2 turns to get Mario into Pale as well.
Right.
And, like, do all sorts of other stuff.
That's why I'm saying if he was more, like, if the game had a focus on a defensive character where you put him at front, I think it would be better, but I don't think the game... Like, I'm using my turns for other things.
The other thing is that the bombs explode 2 turns later, but if you kept him alive, you could stack 2 sets of them or whatever, and they can detonate each other in chain.
Okay.
So, like, imagining that, but boosted with, like, danger or peril, like, badges, right? Like, imagine how fucking good that would be, because you could set all that up, have them chain, and then have another partner doing damage, and Mario. You'd be so fucking good. They really kneecap. Like, they just, like... They neutered him by not letting him have that. And then his other moves are not that great. Hold fast is very whatever. And Bombast is just like, this is way too expensive for what it is.
For what it is, yeah. If it did more damage, maybe?
The one thing he can do, though, that makes him not bad, is that his default attack, the bomb, can remove enemy fog. It's like if the enemy gets fog on the stage...
It can no longer do that in Remake.
Yeah, it can.
No, it cannot.
His regular attack, yes, it does.
Oh, no, wait, I'm thinking, okay.
His appeal?
His appeal. Yeah, his appeal only does it on your side. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, his regular attack will do it, which is good, because there's a lot of damage as well.
Yes.
That's probably why he's not altogether bad, because, you know, he still has some combat use. Miss Mouse is, like, easily the worst. I think they put her in her own tier at the bottom.
Yeah, I like Miss Mouse as a character, but yeah.
She's...
I like her, like, I like thief characters in RPGs, but, like, she's just not needed in Paper Mario.
Yeah, she's so bad in combat. Like, so bad. And, like, you'd think, oh, she can heal Mario, but the FP to healing ratio is so bad on that move. 10 FP for 10 HP? Like, that's horrible.
Also, shoutouts to this Action 52 looking background.
And Kiss Thief is like, maybe if you get lucky and run into a good badge out there in the wild, but otherwise, like...
Which can happen. But it's like... I don't know, like... I think only really die-hard people would benefit from her if they're, like, trying to go for, like, insane badge setups just to have insane badge setups. And even then, I don't know, is there badges you can only steal from the wild or something?
No.
Okay. But I think it's good that she exists because you have that character that said, hey, if you don't want to look up a guide or you don't want, like, to do fortune teller hints, here's a character that can help you look for things.
Yeah, she's good for the treasure hunting, I agree. It's just you're never using her in combat.
Right.
She's just very easily the worst partner in the game.
It's just kind of crazy she's an optional character. That's kind of funny.
Well, that's probably why they didn't care about making her super good, because it's like, you don't really need her, you don't run into her.
Well, I mean, that kind of goes against, like, oh, she's a hidden character, she's got to be pretty good. It's just like, nah.
No.
Because, like, usually when I think of hidden characters in RPGs during that era, I'm like, oh, shoot, you know, you're going to have, like, a Vincent or something like that.
I mean, Vincent was also not super great, technically. I mean...
Well, I mean... Admittedly, his power comes from his weapon.
I mean, he's definitely not as bad as Miss Mouse, I'll say that. Because Miss Mouse is just
Right.
like, you would never use this. But I generally agree with that tiering. Koops is really good. I think the one thing that does hold him back is that he can't target air enemies. Like, that is a genuine weakness. I don't think it's, like, that bad. I don't think it's crippling at all. But
There's a lot of flying enemies in the passenger door.
Yeah, but then Mario can just hit them. There's also
So
a
I
lot
have
of
to
enemies on the
anyway.
ground. Why have Koops? Because you can do a lot of damage to enemies on the ground.
Okay, Koops has multi-targeting.
He does! He has the best multi-targeting in the game for FP cost! What else can do that? That costs less than like 5 or 6? Tell me. No, tell me right now.
No, I need a second opinion on that.
There's a full fucking video that I'm citing!
Oh, so we're citing videos on YouTube, okay.
Yes, sir. From players much better than me, even.
Well, I got a video for you. Mario Odyssey's no masterpiece.
Oh, yeah. But, like, that is genuinely why I think he's good. Because he has, multi-targeting that is very low cost.
Bobber has a target.
Yeah, but it costs like 8 FP.
No, it costs 9. Thank you very much.
Oh god. Yeah, the thing about Bobberies is that
I made it up.
what's great about that is that you could literally do how many? Like a lot. You could do like 4 power shells for the cost of 1 Bobombas.
Is that factual math, or are you guessing?
That's factual, because power shell is like 3. What?
Yeah. Good. Good enemy placement.
Yeah. You know?
I wonder if this was in.
Shell Shield is also really good. If you like playing more defensively. They buffed it in the remake, actually.
Okay.
Where it will, even if, like, so basically it can take up to, like, I think it's 8 or 10 HP worth of damage before it breaks. But if an enemy does, like, a combo attack on it in the remake, it will not break until the end of the attack, even if the attack as a combo does more than the damage of the...
Now, what do you consider a combo?
Like, if the enemy does, like, you know how Prince Mush does, like, those big, like, sequences of attacks?
Okay.
If he does that on the Shell Shield, even if, like, it's doing more than 8, it'll wait till the attack is over before breaking.
Was Prince Mush something they added to the remake, or was
Yes, he was. Yes, he's new.
Okay.
Which is pretty funny. That was a boss fight that I always wished existed before.
Yeah, he was a very interesting challenge.
Yeah, you got a super guard.
Hey.
He's what I consider to be probably the most difficult boss in the game.
He's like the Doom Man. Right?
I would say he's harder than Wacka. To be honest with you.
Okay. Wacka's the only one I haven't fought yet.
Wacka's where you learn just how bad Miss Mouse really is. It's like his gimmick is that every time you hit him, he like spawns a bump, right?
Right.
Miss Mouse's love slap, you know the slapping parts that aren't hitting like for any damage? They spawn bumps. So even though she only attacks once, like you'd think this would be good because, you know, because the tattle from Goombella's like...
No, she attacks more than once.
No. Only one of them does damage.
No.
Yes. The love slap does like full damage. It does like...
Are you... Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I was thinking it was like Yoshi's ground pound for some reason.
Wow, if it was, she'd be a good character. But no, the love slap, all those hits where it doesn't do anything, they still spawn wacka bumps. So even though the tattle might make you think, oh, I should use like single hits like that, like Miss Mouse, because she could ignore his one defense. No. Definitely a case where I wish they had improved her a little bit. She's actually quite good in Infinite Pit. Because they made her love slap hit multiple times, I believe. They had to buff the fuck out of her to make her good. So that when you got her as a random ally, if that ever happened, you weren't like... fucked, you know? They not to buff Koops, though.
They didn't.
They didn't? No, because he's already good.
Oh, why did they nerf them then?
They didn't nerf him. He's the same.
I'm gonna need a second payment.
Did you use Cooper a lot, either? Now that I think about it.
I'm thinking. Who did I really use in OG Paper Mario a lot?
They're so interchangeable, it almost feels like answering that question is weird, right? Because it's just like,
yeah.
Whoever could hit the other guy sometimes.
I will say I did not realize how powerful what's her name is.
Oh, Bo? Yeah.
Yeah, until I saw. Well, no, I use Bo quite a bit.
Or is it
I'm talking about the fish.
Oh, Sushi. Oh, yeah, Sushi's quite good.
Sushi, yeah. I did not realize Sushi was actually that good.
Yes, Water Block is good. Tidal Wave is really good.
Right.
Watt and Bow are the best in the game, though, those two.
I think I recall using Bow quite a bit.
Watt is just fucked up. Because, yeah, you know, we're just gonna give the defense-piercing attack to a character that has higher attack than Cooper. And we're also gonna go ahead and let it hit everything in the game without any risks. And it's also gonna be the partner that can buff Mario's attack.
So, you know.
Still worse than Bow, but, like, barely. Maybe better, actually, depending on who you ask. I don't remember. Parakarry, he's like, whatever. I mean, most of the Paper Mario partners...
I was actually about to say.
I like him, though. I used him a lot as a kid.
Who's the worst, absolutely worst party member?
In 64? Oh, Lackluster, probably. Unfortunately. You get him so late, he doesn't do anything really unique. Spiny Surge kind of sucks. Dodgy Cloud or whatever. Cloud 9 is like whatever, dude.
Well, I see speedrunners getting use out of them.
I mean, for...
If that's anything you go by.
I don't know about for combat stuff, but... He does have a move that can hit anything, even things on the ceiling, but the amount of ceiling enemies by the end of the game is, 0?
I can't think of anything in Bowser's Castle.
That's what I'm saying, I don't think there is anything.
Maybe if 64 had a pit.
Yeah, but I mean, even then...
Yeah.
Lackluster, again, I think he's just not very good, even though, like, again, he was one of my favorites as a kid, and I used him a lot when I was younger. Like, as an adult, Lackluster to me is just, like, very mediocre.
Very lackluster, you could say.
Yeah. His namesake definitely let him down.
I don't know, did it really let him down, or did it, like, was it a perfect description?
I mean... Yeah, but imagine being named Lackluster. Well, he keeps insisting it's Spike, so maybe he doesn't like it either.
The lore. I'm gonna replay Paper Mario at some point. It's been far too long. I know for sure, though, with the Phantom Brave sequel coming up, I'm gonna be doing a playthrough of Phantom Brave before too long.
I will say, going back to Paper Mario 64,
Sure.
I definitely appreciate it, but man, Bowser Door really did do a lot better. I think, like, the big thing is that Paper Mario 64 is still pretty funny, and, like, the writing is good. But, like, the actual characters are very bland.
I feel like the... Okay, so, admittedly, it's been years since I played OG Paper Mario, when I say this. I love Thousand Year Door, but there's a part of me that's like, the adventure in OG seemed like it was more whimsical.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, it was probably closer to what a Mario game would be like.
Right.
But that's kind of why I like Thousand Year Door, because it's like, this is not really what a Mario game is like. It feels really...
I guess
really
part of me
unique.
was also thinking Thousand Year Door was going to be a lot more weirder. Kind of like, I was expecting it to get Super Paper Mario weird.
Oh, fuck no. Super Paper Mario is the only Paper Mario game that does that. Probably for good reason. Because I think in Super Paper Mario, it kind of, like, borders off into the realm of, like, what the why? Considering you weren't there for Evil Luigi, which was a plot thing. You know Mr. L?
Honestly, it seemed like Super Paper Mario gives off that whole, not quite LOL random vibes, but, like, how some RPG Maker games were doing at the time, and maybe, like, you could lump in Undertale and Deltarune into it.
Do you know what I think? I think it's like Mario fanfiction. Not only as bad.
Well, I did mention, like, Mario DeviantArt.
Yeah, Mr. L, the the evil Luigi. You've probably seen him. You've probably actually seen that.
Oh, I know about Mr. L. Don't get me wrong. It's people. I remember when that character dropped, and people were like, "Oh man, I can't wait to see Mr. L in Super Smash Bros. Brawl."
But a really good costume, I won't lie. Project M did that.
But there you go.
Luigi does have a Mr. L costume in PM. It looks great.
You know who was supposed to be in Project M? Project M? Whatever.
Lynn,
how thing
I
is
know.
called. Knuckles.
He's in. They added him.
Oh.
They have the new P+ versions had Knuckles for a while. They released an update recently. They fixed the physics delay bug, among other things. But you can play as Knuckles. Very cool.
Who was the other one? It was Knuckles and someone else around that same time.
Lynn from Fire Emblem.
Lynn, that's right.
But they only finished Knuckles, which thank fucking God they did him instead of him. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just sick. Knuckles is way cooler than anything in Fire Emblem. Anybody from Fire Emblem? Anything. Knuckles the echidna? Yes. Yeah.
I might give you most Fire Emblem, but I'm like,
Who's cooler?
No, I think Ike is pretty cooler.
No, I'm sorry.
You don't think Ike's cooler than Knuckles?
No. Ike is not the last of his kind guarding an emerald that has the power to rule the world. That's just raw spot. I'm sorry.
Okay, technically Knuckles is not the last of his kind, sir.
He's one of them.
He's one of them. He's not the last.
Also, Ike could not fucking lay a hand on Sonic. Ike would get fucking creamed by Sonic.
No, we're not talking about Sonic.
Well, Knuckles is related to Sonic. Knuckles can do that though. Knuckles has fucked Sonic up, bro. Now what? Oh, yeah, that's what I thought.
Well, we're not talking about a strength competition.
No, but I think that's cool.
I just think Ike is cooler.
That's fair. But for me, Knuckles will always clear.
So you don't think there's a Fire Emblem character to you that comes close?
Not really, no. I don't think Fire Emblem characters are cool, but... Really? This is the boss?
Okay.
That's not even Big Wheel, bro.
That is not even Big Wheel. No, where's Boom Boom?
Oh!
Oh, okay. It's just... I know this is a boss I've seen somewhere before. This is like Mouser, but with loops.
Monty Mountain!
Alright, who's cooler than Knuckles?
Who's cooler than Knuckles? In Sonic? Oh god.
No, just who's cooler than Knuckles to you?
Gordo.
You hesitated.
I have to think about it. I have to think about another character. I think Knuckles is fucking cool as hell.
Is Cliff cooler than Knuckles?
I don't know about that. I like Cliff a lot, though. I don't know if cool is the word I would use to describe Cliff in any capacity, though.
Okay.
Well, he's kind of... Well, he actually is really fucking badass in the lore.
Stay tuned for TTTTSD's Top 10 Watch Mojo's favorite video game characters of all time.
I'd really have to think about it.
Well, Cloud Strife is definitely in my top 10.
I would put Cloud over Knuckles.
You would put you would really?
Yes.
You thought about it.
Yeah, I did.
I respect that. I respect the thought.
Listen.
Okay.
You might be a little surprised, but FF7 had a profound impact on me. I really did love that game. That's a fucking masterpiece of video games, in my opinion.
I agree, and I'm a fanboy, so...
I mean, I know. Like, I definitely wouldn't go to you for an unbiased opinion on that game, but also I'd agree with you. Because I too am in that game's ballpark.
I don't know if you'll ever play the remakes, but I'm genuinely curious. Cause you're not part of the crowd that grew up with that game.
No, I'm not. All of my respect for that game as like as a video game comes from my understanding of it now, which is probably why I don't think I would like the remake very much. Like I think that would negatively impact. This is an entire ROM hack that's like when I hate this fucking Goomba. He's on a slide to make me think. This is all what Big Slide wants to make.
Sir, that is not a Goomba.
Oh, sorry, the Galoomba. They call a fucking Goomba in this game's credits, bro. It's muscle memory.
And the manual. Actually, were they called Goombas in Japan originally too?
Oh, that's a good question.
I actually don't know that. I don't know if this was something they just renamed something later, or they actually have always been called Goombas in Japan. No, I think I remember looking this up. I think it has to do with wordplay. Like, I think they're the same, but they're spelled differently in Japan. Because, you know, Japan loves their wordplay over there.
Oh, I would maybe pick Domon from G Gundam over Knuckles. I had to think about that, but I mean, G Gundam is kind of peak. So I mean,
okay, so we're gonna bring anime into this.
you're asking for characters. What do you want me to fucking say?
No, I said video game characters.
Oh, video game? Well, fuck.
I did say video game characters.
Yeah, okay. I guess.
But if you want to bring anime into this, that's up to you.
Yeah, it's not.
Because then we have to discuss, like, oh, what would Spike be here then?
But who?
Spike from Cowboy Bebop.
Oh, fuck, dude. I mean, I think he's cooler than a lot of those characters. I think Spike from Cowboy Bebop does in fact clear every Fire Emblem character. I don't think you could really argue with me on that.
You know what? I think I can get behind that.
I mean, the Cowboy Bebop opening is a better song than anything in Fire Emblem 2. So, I mean, like...
I can't deny it.
Beyond, like, any other statement I could make, this is also true. Tank is just that good of a song.
Tank is pretty good. Cowboy Bebop's pretty good.
Cowboy Bebop.
I watched the live action series, but, you know.
Did you?
No.
Oh, thank God. I hear that was rough.
It got canceled. That should tell you something. Netflix canceled it.
Really? Was it, like, mid-airing or something?
Well, because... I don't think they aired all the episodes. Am I mistaken on this? Cowboy...
I think they got to the ending, did they not?
I'm gonna double check on that. Yeah, let me do a double check on that one. Oh god, that was 3 years ago. It got 10 episodes. So I'm assuming it probably was... God, they create... Well... Yeah, I guess if you wanted to, like, do a Kai version of Cowboy Bebop, you could. Trim it down to 10 episodes.
But yeah, I remember that adaptation being very, very widely panned. But I mean, it's just hard to recreate some of that stuff in live action. I just don't think it's possible.
I mean, from what I understand, the One Piece live action one's better. I don't know if it's good or not, but I've heard people enjoy it.
Well, I mean, One Piece is different than Cowboy Bebop, but I have no way in on this, really. But I can say that I remember hearing people being like, this Cowboy Bebop one is ass.
Yeah. Thanks, Netflix. You tend to get a lot more L's than W's. No, I heard Castlevania's great. That was from Netflix. I heard Devilman was good from Netflix, if I'm not mistaken.
Devilman Crybaby? Was it?
Yeah.
That was animated, I think, right?
Yeah, it was animated. And I guess technically JoJo Season 6 was Netflix?
That's hard to believe.
Right.
But it does make sense that the JoJo's part that had the KKK and it was sponsored by Netflix, actually.
I need to... To this day, I still not, like, Part 5's the furthest I've ever gotten. I never read or watched Part 6.
Part 6 is pretty cool, but also very weird.
Right.
I think it's like the JoJo's part where the stands started getting,
I don't know, man. From what I read about, Part 8 stands, I'm just like, what?
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, but that started in Part 6, I'd say.
Okay. Back on my day, the only weird one was Anubis. And that was it.
Part 4 has some interesting ones, but they never get too crazy in Part 4. Part 5 is like the beginning of that, but not quite.
Well, I think it's only boils down to like Diavolo, really, right?
Yeah, King Crimson is kind of an abstract concept. So is Gold Experience Requiem. That's even more abstract. That one's like, what the fuck? What do you mean?
Yeah.
That one's just like they made it like that so they could write it to do things. Like, I genuinely don't think they thought that stands power through much at all. They were just like,
I think instead of day, I think you just need to say you're Rocky. I don't know. I don't know how much his editor has power over JoJo.
I think you're right. There's definitely a point where it's like, you know what? I think you should cut your losses and just make it make more sense. Diavolo's stand was just so OP that, like, the only stand that was gonna beat it is something that, like, does what, like, Old Experience Requiem does. So it's like...
And it's like, hey, now the arrows can power up your stands. It's like, what?
Oh yeah, I mean, like, the stand arrow is its own fucking conversation.
Wait, what, was it its own thing, or was it the same arrows from 4?
I think it was the same one. I don't remember.
Okay.
That's making me think a lot.
Dark level. Was this in Vanilla Mario?
The Disco Ball, yeah.
I'm trying to remember where.
Backdoor Bowser's Castle.
That's why. Okay.
Yep, you had to go into the back door.
Okay. It was not in one of the secret levels, was it?
Nope.
Okay. Mario World is a funny game.
It is. Yeah, that live-action Cowboy Bebop.
I heard the Avatar one's not much better.
There's an Avatar one?
Yes. The Last Airbender.
Oh. That sounds thrilling. I'm guessing
I don't know,
wasn't.
like, I don't have Netflix. I just really don't have the whole subscription plans for a lot of things. My Nintendo one just ran out and I haven't renewed it. I'm just like, if I ever want to play something on it, I'll renew it then. Or unless Quest 64 gets announced for it.
Dude, Quest 64 is gonna make you spend $50 a year.
I think I'll just ask for my brother. It's like, hey, I know you got the family plan, bro. Do you want to just...
Haven't you done that yet, actually?
I just don't want to bug the guy.
I just don't want to bug the guy.
I couldn't tell you how many times people has approached me at work and whatnot. It's like, hey, I got this plan. And, you know, I don't have 8 things filled out. Do you want one? And I'm
You
just
just
like,
say yeah, dude.
And sometimes like, yeah, sure, whatever. And, you know, it just never goes any further than that.
I never bite the hand that feeds in these regards. Delicious free stuff.
I mean, I'm actually not. If anything, I'm being stupid, but still.
But yeah, I had no idea there was an Avatar one.
Yeah, I think it just happened this year? Or last year. I don't know. I never really watched Avatar.
Neither did I, but I heard it was good.
Yeah.
But you know?
I heard it was good. I heard Korra was not terrible, but was disappointing. But I think that's only because it was rushed at the end, I want to say.
I remember hearing about that. But I couldn't tell you.
Also, in recent news, John Cena is retiring.
Wow. Guess you couldn't see that coming.
I don't get it.
Man, does John Cena know how much memes that he has inspired? He asked it by now.
He is, because I remember him getting annoyed by it. He's like, Because I remember specifically him saying in an interview, he's like, dude, man, I hate my meme because I'll just go watch a clip and all of a sudden it just plays my music at full blast. So apparently there's a big new gacha game in town. I've been seeing artwork of specific characters.
Oh, the next MiHoYo joint, right?
Is that what it is?
Is it the Zenless Zone Zero or whatever the fuck?
ZZZ,
Yeah.
which is kind of funny if you abbreviate that.
Newest MiHoYo joint, yeah. Oh, it looks
Okay.
pretty whatever. Just another MiHoYo game. Just another slot machine for teenagers to hyperfixate on.
You would think they would make a game like that as just a game?
Yeah, I know, because it looks like it has like good mechanics. That's the shit that kills me. It's like they can clearly make a good game that I would want to play. They just won't.
I mean, I guess that's where the money is, though.
Yeah, I get it. It doesn't impress me, but I get it.
They're actually, I guess Square is really, I noticed they're really trying now because they're porting FF14 to mobile phones.
You know what I'm really excited for? I'm excited for those Dragon Quest Urgent Pixel remasters, dude.
So 3's coming out before 1 and 2, if I'm not
That's
mistaken.
good. I would agree with that choice. But I will stream all of them. So I might wait until 1 and 2 come out. Actually, I think they're releasing I think they're releasing it as a trilogy, actually.
They are not, because the physical version, 3's by itself.
Oh, maybe. But I do want to do all of them together. It reads Dragon Quest 1, baby!
I did say I would like to play Dragon Quest 1, just to stay out.
I'm wondering how much they're going to add to it, if anything, because clearly they might have to, because it's just a small game.
Well, what has been added? I'm sure there's been stuff added to the game over the years.
No, the re-releases are actually pretty notorious for just like updating the graphics and stuff, but no new content as far as I know. At least the Super Nintendo one and the Game Boy Color one didn't.
What about the ISO one?
Oh, that I don't know. That I couldn't tell you, but...
No, that's what I got that version of, because that's the version that's on Switch.
Yo. Hasty hike.
Don't be so hasty now. It's them, the bugs.
Dude, this must have been like the hardest hack to make ever, because it's like... We gotta make 1 million forest stages. Alright, I'm not doing that. Wait. Like, that had to be annoying, right?
Yeah, you're like in the middle of making a really cool lava level, and you're like...
Fuck, I just remembered, dude. Although maybe they're just gonna, like... Fuck. Make, like, excuses, like, oh, this is the weird biome in the forest, or whatever, you know?
Is there an all-forest themed video game?
This.
I'm trying to think if there's others.
Ori in the Blind Forest.
Oh, you got me. As far as we know, anyway, unless there's like a twist or something. Like how, what's the name of that game? With Jack Black. I was trying to make a comparison where that game with Jack Black, and it was like, it tricked you into thinking it was an action platformer, and then it really turned out to be an RTS. Brutal Legends, thank you. Which that will always be funny to me, is that you thought this game was this, but no, it's an RTS! It's like, oh.
Thanks, Jack Black.
Thanks, Jack Black.
Dude, I really do not like this level.
Now, why would you say that?
5 FPS cave.
Ah, this is the best. Oh, wait, so you mean Legend of Zelda?
Dude, that's running at that frame rate all the time. Wiggler Peak. Oh, it's what Wednesday?
It is not Wednesday.
I know. But you know,
it's Spirit.
It'll be Wednesday in 2 days. That tweet was so fucking funny. I think I'll finish.
Could you imagine if you were a streamer that can only play games on specific days? Like, oh, I can only play this Wiggler level on a Wednesday, so I have to wait till Wednesday. Oh, it's Taco Tuesday, so I can only eat tacos.
Yeah, man, wouldn't that be really funny if I did that with Mario Hacks?
Wait a minute.
Maybe you're understanding my plight now.
Totally.
But yeah. I also probably should play an RPG on stream again. It's been too long. But you know, beyond Paper Mario. But I mean, like.
Well, would you do an RPG or would you do Yakuza? Because Yakuza takes a while. Okay.
Yakuza, it might be time soon. You know, I gotta get View on for that though. I promised him. I owe him that. Yakuza 0 will be very fun, though, I'm sure.
Watch him, like, in order for him to prep up, he's just gonna stream himself just, like, binging the whole series.
No, he's gotta become a member of the Yakuza.
You're right.
I remember, somebody actually interviewed, like, Yakuza members about the game.
Yeah.
And they were like, this is actually pretty good.
I would love to go to Japan, just to visit at some point.
Alright, well, I think we're gonna save state and call it here. It's nearly 11. This has been a bit of a short Mario Hack Mondays, but it's a nice 2.5 hour stream. That's pretty good for me.
Make it to 3. You can do it. Make it 3 hours.
No, I'm tired. I'm tired.
Okay.
I want to rest. I want to go see my cat so I can.
Okay, that's very important.
Alright, but anyways, have a good night, everybody. And remember, where there's smoke, your fire alarm should be tested thoroughly for any description. Have a good night!